people will do for their children and for their families. We were really lower middle class. We moved to Edmonton. We got there. My parents literally had no money. My father used to walk to Nate to go to teach his course instead of taking the bus, because the bus cost 15 cents and he couldn't afford the 15 cents. And my mom canned and did everything she could to save money. So we had homemade soup all the time, and homemade jam all the time, and homemade bread all the time. And as a child back in the 60s, that to me was a sign of poverty. So it was always embarrassing to me. You know, my friends, we'd go to my friend's house and they'd have Campbell's soup. They'd come to my house and they'd have homemade soup. Now, I can tell you, if somebody made me homemade soup today, I'd be going, you know, yeah. But back then, it was like, oh, Mom, can't we get canned soup like all the other kids have? But you know, they did everything they could to support us, and it was a big sacrifice for them to come here and give us the opportunity to be able to live in this country. My dad went on to create a successful business, and he was able to realize for himself what it was like to be an entrepreneur. He started off as an instructor at NAIT, as I said, then we moved to Calgary, and then when we moved to Calgary, he worked at Southern Alberta Institute of Technology, and then from there he went on to become one of the first developers of software for self-paced learning. At the time when software was a word, everyone went, soft what? What is that? So he was a pioneer. If I forward through my awkward teen years, I can tell you that I was very young when I graduated from high school. I had accelerated in school when I was in grade 2, and I also started school early. So by the time I was 16, I was done high school. And at the ripe old age of 16, my father, who was in the middle of taking his PhD by that time, and my sisters who were in their Bachelor of Arts programs and Bachelor of Education programs, and looked at me and said, what are you going to do, Arlene? Where are you going to go to school? And I said, I'm not going to go to school, I'm going to go work. Now this was happening just as my mom and dad were separating. So they ended up divorced, and I ended up saying, you know, I had no family home anymore. So when I was young and my sisters had all left home, and I decided that I was going to go out and just work, and I was going to just make some money and have fun because I knew everything there was to know. Now I was a really lucky kid. I was one of those kids that went to school and never had to study, and I still got really good marks. And it used to drive my dad bananas, because he was a teacher and everything in our life was a commercial. So I think I'm in marketing today because my dad always used to stop us in the middle of everything and give commercials. And I'll give you a good example of that. My sister one time was cooking, I'm not sure I told the story before, it's a funny story. My sister is cooking chicken at home, right? She's got the oil on the stove and it's burning, you know, going, and she's heating